Hi Virgo, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your December 2023 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, the Celtic crossbred as always, and also pulled the 4 agreements, wisdom, and oracle, and mudra card for you guys. We're actually going to start the reading off by rolling those astrology dice we have in front of us to get an idea of where you folks should be as far as that goes. Alright, so we have Cancer. And toward the end of December, there will be a full moon in Cancer. And for you guys, Cancer is your 11th house of friendships, groups, hopes, and wishes. All right, we have Venus, and Venus will actually be in Libra for around the first week of December, and then it'll move into Scorpio. So it'll be moving from your second house of possession, self-worth, finances, into your third house of communication, short journeys, and siblings. And speaking of third house, we also have 3. So yeah, could definitely be a big focus on communication for you guys this month, short journeys. But that's the case, good thing you guys are going to have Venus in there for the majority of the month too. So with that out of the way, we'll get started with the main spread. All right. In the main situation position, we have the Hermit, which is your card in the Major Arcana. And challenging that, we have the 5 of Wands, which is Leo energy. So what I'm getting with this combination is, to me, it seems like you're being bombarded with information. So for some of you, maybe this is multiple people giving you an opinion on something, right? Now, for some of you, given that this is 12th house energy, for some of you, this could even just be, the voices in your own head, right? Like all these different, should I do this, should I do that, right? So I feel like either way, whether it's external or internal, to me, this says that you're really trying to quiet the noise and trying to focus and really sift out what the truth is in the situation. All right, in the foundation position, we have the 2 of Cups. So this is Cancer energy here, which we also saw on your dice and discussed that a little earlier. So this could just be saying that maybe you have a meeting of minds with someone. It could even just be pointing to the timeline when we get to that full moon in Cancer toward the end of the month. But what I'm getting with this is, to me, it says that even if there is a lot of noise around you, right, it appears that at least there's one person that you could have a nice meeting of the minds with and just discuss things on an equal level. All right. Past position, we have the Queen of Cups, so more Cancer energy here. So yeah, for some of you, maybe this is something that you've been keeping bottled up for quite some time. So like I said, for some of you, this might even be an internal thing where there's a lot of noise and chaos in your mind around the situation. And if that's the case, this looks like something that you've probably been holding near and dear to yourselves for quite some time, but for whatever reason just wasn't ready to express it yet. All right. In the present position, we have the 4 of Swords. So this is Libra energy here, points to an energy of healing. And maybe that's been part of the journey for you guys as well, right? So that could be part of why you have been holding back up to this time, because maybe there was a past disappointment that you've still been processing, trying to get through that process before coming forward. All right, and in your future position, we have the Star. So this is the Major Arcana card for Aquarius. And to me, seeing this come up is a good indicator that whatever healing is taking place for you guys right now, this shows that when you come out on the other side of it, it'll be the course correction that you ended up needing. Now, the good thing here, too, is that for you guys, Aquarius energy is your 6th house. So for some of you, this could point to possibly a work situation, maybe even a health situation that you guys have been dealing with. But either way, it looks like you're going to overcome that situation and be on a much better course from there. All right. In the position of your influence in the situation, we have the King of Cups. So yeah, this is actually Scorpio energy here. We were talking about how it's 3rd house for you, and we saw that in Venus energy we talked about. So yeah, could just be saying that you might know what you want to say, but for whatever reason, you're not quite ready to say it. So sometimes when I see this card, I think of that saying alone on an island, right? Because it looks like they're out in the middle of the water in that room. So maybe that's part of it, right? Maybe as you hear more and more external opinions, or whatever the case may be, you might start to feel like, man, okay, I'm starting to feel like I'm the only one who views this situation in this way, right? So that could be part of why you do feel that way. But like I said, if that's the case, at the very least, it looks like there's one person you'll cross paths with who will be viewing things through a similar lens this month. All right. In the environment position, we have the King of Wands. So this is Leo energy again here. So the good thing with this as well, I would say, like I said, for those of you, this is more of an internal thing, right? Where you have like all these voices in your head telling you, how to attack something, how to approach something, and it's starting to overwhelm you, right? We're like, okay, like this is just too much scattered energy. It's not really letting me focus. If that's the case, to me, this could represent overcoming that energy, right? So if there's been a frenetic, nervous type of energy around you, it looks like you'll be overcoming that this month. Now, if this is someone else in your environment as well, it looks like there is someone, again, like I said, maybe if this is the person that you find that you can confide in, it looks like they're very confident and sure of themselves around the situation. So it looks like they would be a good sounding board for you guys this month. Right, and hopes or fears position, we have justice. So Libra energy here. So yeah, nothing else. This points to a big energy of balance, right? And like I said, if you have felt like things are out of balance, a little bit chaotic, it goes without saying I could understand why you would want to see that balance restored in that regard. But yeah, it could just be saying that for some of you, you're just hoping for whatever this disappointment you might have gone through in the past, right? The healing that you're currently going through, you're hoping for that to not go to waste. And if that's the case, seeing the star in the near future, looks like that would be the case, that, whatever the process was, you will learn from it and be better for it. All right. In the outcome position, we have the Chariot, so more Cancer energy here. So yeah, again, this could just be an indicator that, hey, if you are still feeling like there's a lot of noise right around you, like I said, whether internally, externally, look for that full moon in Cancer toward the end of December as a key turning point for you guys, where you truly feel like, okay, I finally cleared that energy now, and I'm good to go, right? Which is good timing as we head into a new year. All right, and on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. So yeah, this could just be pointing to the issue, right? Maybe you guys have just been holding on to so much, right? Trying to take on so much, trying to tackle too many things at once, to where you might have even lost your own way along that journey. So, and if that's the case, given that this is pretty much right toward the end of Sagittarius energy, and like I said, that full moon in Cancer is going to be very early in Capricorn energy, that could be pointing to the timeline. So yeah, looks like you guys are going to be really setting yourselves up well to move into 2024 with a lot of fresh energy and growth. All right, moving on to your 4 agreements card, we have be impeccable with your word, and it says replace fear with love. All right, it says the human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you are impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for the words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. So definitely a positive message there, especially, like I said, if you guys have just been feeling overwhelmed, right? A lot of anxious energy around the situation. I said it looks like that'll be clearing up for you guys this month. So that seems to match with that fairly well. All right, from the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have regeneration. There's the artwork, and the number is 46. So we'll see what this has to say. Okay, essential meanings says rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. The Oracle's message: second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. So yeah, reading that message for sure definitely made me think of seeing that Chariot card in the outcome. So hopefully that resonated. And the Star, quite frankly, in the near future. The relationship message says the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. So yeah, definitely a positive message there as well. Especially seeing that if this is coming during a romantic context for some of you, that Two of Cups in the foundation definitely seems to be a positive there too. And the prosperity message says, what happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start. A more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure come remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past, because you really are experiencing a rebirth. So yeah, definitely a positive message there as well, especially for those of you if this was maybe like dwelling on some area where you feel like you failed at something, right? So like we said, seeing the Star card shows that whatever this was around shows that that was growth that you needed, and that actually has you on a positive course correction. And then we see that also emphasized with the Chariot and the outcome. All right. And lastly, we have Mudra for you guys. This is your Mudra here. It's Anjali Mudra, and the keyword for it is reverence. Let's see if we get that to focus better. There we go. So if you want to pause it or take a screenshot to rewind to say, you can. But under benefits says calming and centering, facilitates connection to the heart and central channel, evokes feelings of humility, reverence, and devotion. So if that sounds like a Mudra thing would be beneficial for you guys, we'll put the name of it in the description of the video as always. Hope you guys have a good holiday season. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next year. All right, bye.